Hey, what's up gang? I'm Jamal and I here to introduce this hip internet unit. There are 12 sections to this unit and we only have 15 days to do them in. So a lot of work yo. No time to play around. First, we will rap about the invention of the internet. Who created it and why? I don't care who or why it was invented, but I love YouTube and Facebook. Those are the bomb. Second, we will talk about all the social media stuff that my homies love to use. Third, we will talk about being safe on the internet. Fourth, we will learn what a browser is and how to use it. Fifth, we will review using addresses and what are links. Sixth, we will learn what a home page is and how to set one up. Seventh, we will create, organize, and deleting favorites. Eighth, we will discuss what search engines are and how to use them efficiently. Ninth, we will evaluate websites. Meaning, we will learn to see if websites with assist are good websites to use for research. Which brings us to the 10th section of the lesson, taking research notes. Since you homeboys and homegirls will be doing research for your NHD projects, then this will come in handy for sure. Then when you find information that you want to use for your research, we will make sure you cite it. In other words, giving credit to the person or persons responsible for the information. Finally, we will discuss what a wiki is. Well, enough with all that intro stuff. Let's get started, homies.
Good day, governors. I'm Sir Isaac Newton, the famous scientist. Today we will discuss the history of the Internet. So what is the story of the Internet? The Internet and transmission control protocols were initially developed in 1973 by American computer scientist Vinton Cerf as part of a project sponsored by the United States Department of Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, or ARPA, and directed by American engineer Robert Kahn. The Internet began as a computer network of ARPA or ARPANET that linked computer networks at several universities and research laboratories in the United States. The World Wide Web was developed in 1989 by English computer scientist Timothy Berners-Lee for the European Organization for Nuclear Research, or CERN. The design of the Internet was done in 1973 and published in 1974. There ensued about 10 years of hard work, resulting in the rollout of Internet in 1983. Prior to that, a number of demonstrations were made of the technology, such as the first 3 network interconnection demonstrated in November 1977 linking SatNet, PRNet and ARPANET in a path leading from Menlo Park to University College London and back to USC/ISI in Marina del Rey. Internet interconnection of computer networks that enables connected machines to communicate directly. The term popularly refers to a particular global interconnection of government, education, and business computer networks that is available to the public. They are also smaller internets, usually for the private use of a single organization, called intranets. Internet technology is a primitive precursor of the information superhighway, a theoretical goal of computer communications to provide schools, libraries, businesses, and homes universal access to quality information that will educate, inform, and entertain. In early 1996, the Internet interconnected more than 25 million computers in over 180 countries and continues to grow at a dramatic rate. So how does the Internet work? Internets are formed by connecting local networks through special computers in each network known as gateways. Gateway interconnections are made through various communication paths, including telephone lines, optical fibers, and radio links. Additional networks can be added by linking to new gateways. Information to be delivered to a remote machine is tagged with the computerized address of that particular machine. Different types of addressing formats are used by the various services provided by Internets. One format is known as dotted decimal, for example, 123.45.67.89. Another format describes the name of the destination computer and other routing information, such as machine.department.university.edu. The suffix at the end of the Internet address designates the type of organization that owns the particular computer network, for example, educationalinstitutions.edu, militarylocations.mil, governmentoffices.gov, and non-profit organizations.org. Networks outside the United States use suffixes that indicate the country, for example .ca for Canada. Once addressed, the information leaves its home network through a gateway. It is routed from gateway to gateway until it reaches the local network containing the destination machine. Internets have no central control, that is, no single computer directs the flow of information. This differentiates Internets from other types of online computer services, such as CompuServe, America Online, and the Microsoft Network. What is Internet Protocol? The Internet Protocol is the basic software used to control an Internet. This protocol specifies how gateway machines route information from the sending computer to the recipient computer. Another protocol, Transmission Control Protocol, checks whether the information has arrived at the destination computer and, if not, causes the information to be resent. Even though computer interaction is in its infancy, it has dramatically changed our world, bridging the barriers of time and distance, allowing people to share information and work together. Evolution toward the information superhighway will continue at an accelerating rate. Available content will grow rapidly, making it easier to find any information on the Internet. New applications will provide secure business transactions and new opportunities for commerce. New technologies will increase the speed of information transfer, allowing direct transfer of entertainment on demand. Broadcast television may be replaced by unicast, in which each home receives a signal especially tailored for what its residents want to see when they want to see it. So let's open the Internet. Choose the Internet Explorer shortcut on your desktop. I will wait a minute while it loads. Let's go to Mr. Wade Swift's website. Please go to www.mrwadeswift.org. Remember that there are no spaces, punctuation, or capital letters. Again, I will give time to type it in and then load. Let's look at the elements on his home page. At the top you will notice that it says Suede Page, Windows Internet Explorer. This is the title bar. Below that are two arrow keys. This allows you to go back and then go forward. Let's try it together. First click on the left arrow. This takes you to the previous page. Now click on the right arrow. This takes us back to the Suede page. Now look to the right of the arrows. You will see a down arrow. Click on the arrow. You will see a list of recent websites you have been to. Continuing to the right, you will see the web address to this page, http://mrwadeswift.org/default.rspx. This is called the URL. After that, to the right is another down arrow. This will show all the websites you have been to. Then you next should see two arrow keys curving up and curving down. This is the refresh or reload button. This allows you to try to reload the page if there is a problem. Next to it is a X button. This stops the page that is loading. Let's look at the menu toolbar. This is located right under the arrow keys and address window. The menu toolbar allows you to do everything on the website and then some. Many of the icons that are on the toolbars are also located in the menu toolbar. The icons are shortcuts for your convenience. Plus there are more things available to you. In the File menu there are many tools. Click on File now and look. Two of the most important tools for this class are the New Tab feature and New Window feature. A New Tab tool allows you to open a new window within the existing window that is open. Click on it now and try it for yourself. As you can see, the new window has opened. Now press Ctrl key plus T key. This is the shortcut for this. Now close all the opened windows except the Suede page. Click on the X on the right-hand side to close those windows. Now let's open a whole new window. This time click on File and then click on New Window. So you see now that a whole new window appears. Now close that window. Now press the Ctrl key plus the N key. A new window has appeared now. This is the shortcut to this function. The next part of the menu toolbar we will discuss is the View section. Click on it. This allows us to see many things in different ways. Move the mouse over toolbars. There you will see several toolbars that appear. Click on Favorites toolbar that is a check mark next to it. The Favorites toolbar will disappear from the page. Conversely, if you click on View again and move your mouse over toolbars, it will show all the toolbars again. Click on the Favorites toolbar that you had clicked to remove the check. Now that you clicked on it, the toolbar has returned. Click on View again. Move your mouse down to zoom and see that you can make the web page larger or smaller by clicking on one of the numbers or where it says zoom in or zoom out. Still looking at the View section, move your mouse over text size. You will see options to make the text smallest, smaller, medium, which is where you should be now. Checks should be on this choice, larger, and largest. Do not click on any of these. You can do this on your own time. Move your mouse down over full screen. Click on it. What has happened? Yes, all toolbars have disappeared. Don't worry though, we can fix this, and Mr. Wade Swift has done so a lot this year for some of you. Let's fix it now. Move your mouse up to the top of the page and the toolbars appear. Now go to Tools at the right-hand side. I will wait a minute to make sure everyone gets there. Now click on Tools and move the mouse down over Full Screen option that is checked. This returns the web page back to the normal view. We will skip the Favorites section because we will cover this in a later lesson. Click on the Tools section in the menu toolbar. You can see there are a lot of cool tools that you can block certain websites, manage your internet, and deleting browser history. However, you cannot delete permanently your history unless you wipe it to the hard drive, which I will not explain how to do it. So do not go to any inappropriate websites because the IT staff can find out what you have been looking at and when. Just a warning. Now go over to Help section of the menu toolbar. Click on Internet Explorer Help. A new window pops up. This is a help window that pops up if you have technical questions about Internet Explorer. Geez, this is a lot of information to get, but it is essential. Under the menu toolbar is the Favorites toolbar. Again, we will cover this at a later date. So let's look at the tabs under the Favorites toolbar. You will see in the tab the title Suede page. You can click on the X to close it or click on the small tab to the right of the tab that has nothing on it. Let's click on that small tab now. In the address window, type the following web address: www.salemlionsbasketball.com. Now you have two tabs opened in the same window. The Lions Den is what in front of you now, and the Suede page is in the background. Click on the Suede page and have it in front of you now. Let's move to the bottom of the page. You will notice that it says down at the bottom left-hand corner. This means the page is done loading. If there is nothing on the page, you can click on the refresh button and this should reload the page correctly. If not, then you may need to retype the address. More towards the right, you should see a globe and the word Internet. Move your mouse over top of this icon. It should say double-click to change security settings. We will go over this at a later date, so just keep this in mind. Next to this icon is a lock and arrow icon. This is used to block content on the web page or the website. Right next to this icon is a magnifying glass and a number. This is used to zoom in and out just in another way. Well, this wraps up this lesson. Hope you gents and ladies got something out of this. I know I did. Next up will be the internet browser lesson. Until next time.